Peace. This your host, Selah Shalom. And this is the Cosmon Teachings and the words of Jehovah and his angel ambassadors from the Cosmon Bible, Owaspi. And the topic of discussion today is going to be called the position of the great serpent at the time of the creation of man. As I explained in the solar system documentary that the sun is in an orbit and has 8 gardens or magnitudes, which completes one orbit around the galactic orbit or center. Now, if there is 8 gardens or magnitudes, what garden or magnitude are we in now? And the answer to this is in the book of 8th, son of Jehovah, chapter 3, verse 3, where it states, "And I examined the records of the stars of heaven and of the earth, and the accounts of Jehovah's harvest, and I perceived the bondage and labor of the red star, whereof the 7th magnitude in the advance of inhabited worlds." So in this verse, it states that the earth is in the 7th magnitude or garden. So we are in the 7th garden where the sun and its planets are traveling at this point. And one garden is made up of 576,000 years to cross from garden to garden or magnitude to magnitude. And as I explained in the solar system documentary that one garden is made up of 4 ages of 144,000 years. So being that we are dealing with the creation of humans, or man and female, this would place us in the first age, the time of creation. Now the first age has 6 Gadol periods of 24,000 years. And in the half age, there are 3 Gadol periods for each half. A Gadol is a 24,000-year period that has to do with the planetary decline of temperature, of warmth, and heat. Now, the first age has a Gadol degree starting from 105 to 99 Gadol degrees. And the first half age is from 105 to 102 Gadol degrees. And the second half age is from 102 to 99 Gadol degrees. Now we're going to pinpoint the Gadol degrees when the first humans were created. In the book of Cosmogony and Prophecy, chapter 5, verse 17 and 19, it states, verse 17, "Place the Simuan age at 99 degrees, the time of quickening animal life." So here it states that the time of quickening animal life, meaning the time for creating animals, was at a time when the earth was at a planetary temperature of 99 Gadol degrees, suitable to bring forth the living on the planet. And verse 19 states, "To find the Simuan age, especially for man, place his temperature at 98 for good health, and 102 at inflammation or death. 4 below normal will therefore be the period of man's inhabitation of the planet. After the Vortexian radiation reach this period, man will cease to propagate and so become extinct as to the earth." So here it states that the 98th Gadol degree is good health for humans on the planet, and at 102 Gadol degrees is inflammation and death, meaning that the planet's temperature is unsuitable for humans at that time. So 99 and 98 is the Gadol degrees the earth was in when the Most High created animals and humans on the face of the earth, which is the 6th Gadol degree in the first age, the time of creation, the Simuan age. So now we're going to use the arc cycles to pinpoint where in the 6th Gadol Adam was created in. Now we know Adam was created in the second half of the first age, the time of creation, of a planetary temperature of 99 Gadol degrees, which is the 6th Gadol period. Every age is made up of 48 arc cycles of 3,000 years, equaling 144,000 years. And half of this is a half age of 72,000 years, which is 24 arc cycles of 3,000 years. And also, it's 3 Gadol periods of 24,000 years. So if humans were created when the planetary temperature was at 99 Gadol degrees, this would be the 6th Gadol period. Now a Gadol is 24,000 years, which is 8 arc cycles of 3,000 years. And to pinpoint the arc cycle Adam was created in, we're going to go to the first book of the First Lords, chapter 2, verse 1 and 2, where it states, the time of the habitation of Asu, or Adam, was 8,000 years, and they survived 2,000 years after the time of the birth of the Ions, or Abel, which is to say, Asu, or Adam, dwelt on the earth 6,000 years, and then conceived of the chosen of God, and after that survived yet 2,000 years. And Asu, or Adam, disappeared off the face of the earth. So in this verse, it states that the Adamites lived for 6,000 years before the birth of the chosen of God, and then survived 2,000 years after the birth of the chosen of God. So the Adamites, or better yet the Homo erectus, to get it clear, lived on the earth for a time period totaling 8,000 years, then became extinct. Now, when did the chosen come forth on the planet? Well, in the book of the synopsis of 16 cycles, chapter 1, verse 5 through 9, it states, at the time of the creation of man, the earth was traveling in the ark of Wayne, where dwell thousands of Orion chiefs, with thousands of millions of high-raised angels. The holy council of Orion chiefs, through the wisdom and voice of Jehovah, appointed one of their number, Sententes, to take charge of the earth and to people it with immortal beings during its travel in the Ark of Wayne. So here it states, when the earth was traveling in the Ark of Wayne, that the earth was peopled with immortal beings by the presence of the angels amongst the Adamites, or the Homo erectus. Now when the earth entered the Ark of Wayne, this was the beginning of the second age, called the Eoptian age, the inhabitable time for humans on the planet, and the ending of the first age, which was the time of creation, the Simuan age. And this is equivalent to saying going from spring into summer as far as the transitioning through the ages. So it was at the beginning of the second age, within the Ark of Wayne, that the chosen of God was brought forth on the planet. And I gotta explain this in more detail, and how the chosen of the God came forth in the documentary called Adam and Angels. So stay tuned for that. So, as the first book of the First Lords stated, Adam dwelt on the earth 6,000 years, and then conceived of the chosen of God, and after that survived yet 2,000 years. So here it is telling us that from the creation of Adam, or the Homo erectus, to the birth of the chosen, which were the Homo sapiens, is a 6,000-year period, which is 2 arc cycles of 3,000 years, before conceiving the chosen of God. And the conceiving of the chosen of God took place when the earth was traveling in the Ark of Wayne, which is the ark that the transitioning of the ages took place, meaning from the ending of the first age, the time of creation, going into the beginning of the second age, the inhabitable time for man on earth. And Adam, or the Adamites, or Homo erectus,